Let me know when you're ready, Taylor.
I'm just cleaning your glasses because they're disgusting.
It's all right. You just let me know when you're ready.
That's better.
Are you done now? Okay, good, because we've been live for the last 30 seconds. Right.
I know.
Okay. Good evening. I'm not going to keep my voice down because somebody's asleep on the sofa. Look. Dead. The dog and the missus. Right. Are you having a drink there? Is that what that was? Wait, just go, Anyway, as I was saying, good evening, and welcome to the Rearview Mirror Show, which should have been on Sunday, but I was driving back from Somerset and was absolutely shattered. So it took me quite a while to get over that. So now we're doing it today, and then we will be back as normal with normal service on Sunday, and of course the Dark Mirror Show on Friday. And thank you to everybody who started watching us, and for everybody on YouTube who's been watching us as well. It's appreciated. And of course, this is my lovely co-host, my daughter Taylor.
Hello. Hello, Taylor.
So, what has happened in the world this week then, young lady?
Well, Finley pooed all over me.
Finley did poo all over you, and I saw the video, and I have to admit I was extremely impressed.
You did it again today.
Quite like we did it again today. Finley, for those of you who don't know, is my new grandson, Taylor's daughter.
He turned 2 months on Sunday.
Is he? Okay. Yeah. When he was born, he was the size of a Labrador. So, No, when I said what's new in the world, I didn't mean Finley shitting up his back and all over you. I actually meant
we're just having a natter.
Anything new in the world of weird stuff?
Yes, there is. There's on our lovely website, not our website, but our website for sources. There are top 10 ancient finds that will surprise you today. And top 10 best supernatural occurrences caught on camera.
Okay, I actually meant what's happened in the news, like UFOs and stuff.
I don't know, I don't watch the news. I don't watch the news.
All I was thinking is ever since all this stuff where the CIA have released all that stuff saying, yes, we have crashed UFOs. We're not going to give you the chemical elements on it, anything like that. But we have got crashed UFOs. We've had them for a long time, and we are studying them, and we get more and more all the time. I've been keeping a close watch, and let's just say, since they announced that, strangely enough, UFO sightings have gone like that. And I would say that because of the CIA releasing all that, I reckon it's 50% pareidolia, 50% possibilities. What do you reckon?
Yeah, but I feel like we always thought it would be like that if they ever announced it, because you just get so many people being like, well, I saw this.
Yeah.
Did you?
It's I'm just waiting for the UFOs, just waiting for the government to turn around and say, actually, they've been here for a little bit, and they're actually jolly nice people. We've been working with them. You okay with that? You are? Yeah, good. So
awfully nice.
Let them get under. Anyway, so we will do one of our top 10 lists.
I need to grab a charger. Give me a second.
Prepared well? No. Tell us my daughter? Yes. Tell us my youngest daughter? Yes. So how are you all? How have you been? You been okay? Yeah. You had anybody shit up their back? No? Oh, one thing I will share with you.
We have a slight problem, amigo.
You haven't got a charger?
Got one. It's a USB 3 to a USB 3. I'll see if I can sort this out.
Okay. Oh dear God. What I'm going to share with you is actually a UFO sighting that was sent to me, funnily enough, by Taylor's other half, Sheldon's dad, and that's where she is at the moment until the beginning
You
of next
guys
month.
are gonna sit on my ring.
What?
You're gonna sit on my ring. It's in a box.
Fair enough. Right. Don't know if you can see this out there. Anybody? Hang on. Let's see if we can get this to. Can you see that? Well, not particularly, but that is a UFO report live on a military radar app. And this was just to the left of Nigeria, but it was at 15,000 feet, 1,500 feet, sorry, and it was zapped, and people tried to call it, and it was UFO. And this was yesterday. I got this, so it was quite a good call. And this app, you actually see some very strange things all over the world, including the UK. There was some of Scotland a couple of weeks ago. Well,
the advert on Sheldon's computer is for a ring store.
Yeah.
They're listening.
Who's listening?
The government. I just mentioned ring, and now he's getting an advert for it.
Oh, are you sitting near an Alexa?
No.
Oh, okay. Right then. That's why I won't have an Alexa in the house, because it just listens too much. And GCHQ have got that law where they can just hack into any of the devices anytime they like. So don't want it. Anyway, what are we going to do? Oh, yes. Top 10. Shall we do ancient finds or supernatural occurrences? Your choice.
Well, I'm on supernatural occurrences, so I might as well stop that one.
Okay then. Well, in that case, I'll let you start on number 10.
Rolling inside the Plattsmouth Museum of Shadows.
Shadows, yeah, but like in it, is it not because I'm a shadow?
In Plattsmouth, Nebraska, the Museum of Shadows lived up to its name with occurrences that had the whole town talking. Although the institution has seen its fair share of paranormal happenings, the scene that staff discover from security footage is nothing but chilling.
So this is from their own CCTV cameras?
Yeah.
Right, this
According
isn't a team
to...
This isn't a team going in there and going...
No, it's their own security footage.
Cool.
According to museum owner Nate Ratterman, it happened on Friday, the 2nd February 2018, in the wee hours of the morning. You'll see a ball being thrown around and rolled on the floor, but nobody is in the video. The ball is picked up by an invisible hand, thrown across the room, then it rolls to the center of the room. Nate said the ball is what paranormal buffs call a trigger object, a plaything for the supernatural, and he believes that mystery ghosts could be a child. The Museum of Shadows is no doubt a haunted building, seeing as it was built in 1881.
And apparently the building used to be a saloon, and the upstairs of it used to be a brothel. So lots of things went bang in the night, where many people are said to have died or been murdered. So give that brothel a miss, guys. Ratterman, lovely name, Ratterman, Ratty, reflects that if the house itself isn't attracting malevolent spirits, then the items that are part of this more than 2,000 artifact collection possibly are. See, I do think that things attached to objects, and I've proved that in the Haunted Antiques Paranormal Research Centre. Can you get? Oh, and there's Sheldon's brother Calvin. Hello, Calvin. And there's Sheldon down there with his head on upside down. I think. I don't know. Hello. So yeah, I think things do attach themselves. We had an incident with somebody attaching themselves to a fob watch, and it wasn't one of those things that had been left there on purpose. It was an active, interactive one, and it told us their name and their initials, and that it was attached to something. And out of all the things in the HAPRC, we found this fob watch with the guy's initials on the back of it.
Yeah.
So that was like one of my moments. So I definitely think things are attached to objects. What about you?
I think things are attached to objects and people, because basically whatever can expel or was made from energy can also hold energy. So that's what I believe.
I couldn't have put that any better myself. So, right. Where were we? All right. This is
Odd picture captured by a security camera.
Isn't it number 9? Do, 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 do. Yeah, it's a very odd creature captured by security camera confounds viewers. And it looks like that in the clip, the way it's been paused, it looks like an alien who's doing that thing where you look and get punched in the nuts. It really does look like it's doing that, doesn't it?
Pardon? Sorry, John was telling me about Obi's escapades with his pee-pee. He weed from the living room to the back door, apparently.
The paused picture on the clip looks like an alien doing that. So another alien's going to get punched in the balls.
Yeah, it does.
Right. This clip that surfaced on
it's got a very long member.
It's a little tiny, looks like a little tiny grey with long thin arms and long thin legs. Anyway, this clip that surfaced on Facebook is puzzling, if not alarming. The footage, I've actually seen the footage of this, and when it gets to the end, there's two things. The footage posted by Vivian Gomez has gone viral. When you watch the images captured on her security camera, you'll be saying, what the flip, right along with Vivian. You can see a short, joyful figure. I wouldn't have said joyful. A short, joyful figure with a bony frame, and it walks on wobbly legs. And it gallivants along with no qualms whatsoever. Yes?
It looks like a kid in a Dobby outfit. Like, it looks like a child in a Dobby's costume. Are you watching the video?
Have you watched the video properly?
Yeah, I've just watched it.
All right. Where was I? Right. The image shows a cross between a rabbit, an elephant, and an alien creature. I personally think it's somebody in... It does look like a kid in a grey alien outfit. Almost a dead ringer for Dobby from the Harry Potter series.
What outfit?
Sorry?
What outfit?
Excuse me. Dobby from Harry Potter. On Sunday morning, Gomez woke up and looked into her black and white monitor.
Hang on. Let's not gloss over this. You said an alien outfit.
I think it looks like a cross between an alien outfit and Dobby.
So what outfit?
Dobby.
No, the one before that.
A grey. Right, I'm just watching the video now.
An alien?
That is Dobby. You can see the front of the face. That's somebody in a Dobby outfit. But the ears hanging down.
You do it.
Alien!
There you go.
And I'm not going to call aliens on that one.
There we go. Jeez.
No, I think that's somebody's kid dressed up. That's somebody doing that for a prank. I personally reckon. I mean, I'm not going to say that this lady who's put it up there is lying. It's probably, what she found and genuine. But it does look like somebody playing a prank. Apparently, according to this lady, when she checked her monitor, she recalls a shadow that fell across her front door. And then the camera captured the wraith that is located. And then moments later, the figure appears skipping along a driveway, appearing to do what many viewers related as a chicken dance. The dancing phantom disappears and is curiously not captured by two other cameras on the property. Oh, so it was only captured on that one camera. But
Dad, a door opens. No. Someone let their kid out. If you watch it again, a shadow of a door opens and then closes, and then the kid walks on.
Really?
Yeah, watch it again.
Let me quickly... Sorry about this, viewers. If I could put this up on there and share it with you, I would. Let me have another quick look. Yeah. You can see the shadow on the right go like that.
Vivian Gomez. Vivian go home.
I think we can say that, seeing as we anything to do with this show and the Dark Mirror show, we are the Mythbusters of Facebook. Except I don't look like a walrus. I think that one's busted. Good spotting, Batman. Yes, that is the shadow of a door being opened and then closed again. So for those of you who want to go and check it out, you'll find it on YouTube, and it is Vivian Gomez. CCTV captures Dobby on driveway. Go onto Facebook and you'll find it.
YouTube.
So, but right at the beginning, to the right of the car, look for a shadow, and you'll see the shadow of a door being opened and closed, and then you'll see this thing skipping out. So this is somebody putting the kids up to it. Right. In at number 8, mystery ghost seen lurking at school where 6 people died. Over to Taylor.
I wonder if this is in America. It is, actually.
Why on earth did you say that?
We all know why. Ghost hunters worldwide have had their imagination captured by things happening in a Pocatello High School in Idaho. CCTV footage shows a spine-chilling poltergeist roaming the empty corridors at night during the Christmas holidays. The school was once gutted by fire, and 6 people lost their lives on the grounds, including a young boy that drowned in the pool. Should have a lifeguard. Paranormal occurrences have long plagued it. Students and staff have reported strange noises, fleeting whispering, and there's an ever-present dark shadow looming on the ceiling of the auditorium. In the eerie clip, there's a flickering light as they turn themselves off and on again, right before a mysterious figure casually strolls into the corridor and enters one of the classrooms. That's it.
Okay, so it wasn't a school shooter then.
No, there's a fire. That's horrifying.
I'm just looking at a still from it.
Yeah, I don't see a figure.
That's a lot more convincing than the last one was, I'll tell you that. I think that is something I'm going to look at later. And if I can get the video up, I'll put it on the Dark Mirror Show's Facebook page. Okay? So we'll look at that. That's certainly a lot more convincing. Right. I think actually what I'll do is all the videos to these, if I can find the link for them, I'll put them up on the Dark Mirror page.
Link to this. Just put the link to this. Sorry? Just put the whole link to this page.
Yeah, I will do. But you've got to go onto YouTube to do it. So I'm not going to do that whilst we're live.
No,
right.
You messaged me it, so just copy and paste it into the comments.
Hang on. Just talk amongst yourselves. All right. Taylor, wow us with some of your stuff.
Okay, so I'll just read the next one. Ghost opens transit van door at bloody Civil War battle site. Have you noticed how these are all in America? On the night of Tuesday, September 25th, 2018, at the Putnam County Aging Agency, or Agging Agency, in West Virginia, security cameras captured curious paranormal footage. At around 1:15 in the morning, a transit van parked on the grounds had its doors slid ajar, but nobody was in or outside the vehicle. According to Jenny Sutherland, the program's executive director, the van was found with its doors open the next morning. Staff assumed there had been a burglary or a trespasser come by at night and checked the camera footage for the entire property. Only the van seemed to have been affected, with the clip showing doors being pushed open by an invisible force. The van slightly shudders as a latch that secures the door inside the vehicle is flipped undone in the video. This isn't the first supernatural occurrence to spook this business's staff. as the property has had a dark past. The Aging Program Agency, or AGGing, I don't keep reading it as aging, is located at the Civil War Battle of Scary Site,
Battle Scary.
Where 19 soldiers died.
That I've put up the link for the was it Pocatello? Yeah, Pocatello High School in Idaho. I've put that link up in the comments there, so you're warm welcome to go and have a nosy and have a look, see what you think. Can I go do this? It's not worth me. It's not really not worth me putting that Dobby one up because it's a kid in a Dobby costume. Or should I? Shall I let everybody else make their own mind up?
Yeah, let's have a giggle.
All right, hang on then. Let me just find the clip again here. What was the lady's name? Vivian Gomez. Right, hang on. Go with the next one.
You're asking the person that can barely read. Oh! A mischievous ghost causes havoc in an old high school. Oh, guess what this one is?
Uh-oh.
Oh, this one's been proven to be fake. I'm just going to skip it.
It's been revealed to be fake. There is a video on YouTube, and it shows her son in a pair of jeans with the Dobby mask on. He did it.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh no, he's in a pair of shorts. Yeah, it was his son doing it in dance. Told you it was a kid in a costume.
No, I told you. The next one is fake as well. It's been proven to be fake. It's the one in Cork, Ireland, where the school lockers doors fly open.
I thought they were still out on that one. Yeah, I remember the videos for that.
I'm pretty sure the headmaster said that's fake.
See, the last thing I read about that was they were still investigating it. Have a look, see what you can find.
I'll have a look.
Oh, the Irish school. Yes, the Irish school. Yes, I'm sure somebody admitted to that. I think you're right on that. Anyway,
I'll read the next one. In at number 5, man flees home after terrifying face. Man flees home after terrifying face appears in photo. Hey, Granddad, in that photo item.
He saw my mother-in-law in a picture.
You best hope she's not awake. After capturing what he believes...
What she put on her Facebook the other day, I couldn't believe that. She said...
Chipping over our left one? Chipping over our left one?
She put on her Facebook, good God, I've stood on my left boob again. Couldn't believe it.
Anyway, after capturing what he believes is a ghost in his kitchen, a man ran from his house. An eerie image that he had later shared on a Reddit blog, which I'm just about to click on. I'll click on after, actually. He was home alone at the time when he heard what can only be described as feet shuffling or the clothes ruffling through the slightly ajar kitchen door. You can't have a door that's ajar. That's for jam.
Oh, I see.
1 second, I'm taking a photo. I will discuss once I have spoken. On taking a photo of the door, he looked closer to see a blurry white face with 2 dark eyes staring straight at him. The picture horrified the man so much that he's now looking for another place to live, and we don't blame him.
Click on the link I've put in the chat room, and you'll see exactly what I mean. When you look at that, it's a mask. There's a mask. It's somebody leaning out behind the door like that. You can see a mask
and a hat.
Fingers when you open the door.
Yeah, I can see an arm. They're wearing a black jacket or a dark jacket. I can see the hood of it. I can see the arm and the elbow. I can see the hand, and I can see the head. It looks like one of those dancer masks, you know, like completely white masks and then the black eyes. It looks like one of them.
That's right. Yeah. But
if you scroll down, there's a zoomed in, and you can see the nose definition as well.
See, a lot of these things, I do think are just people taking the mix, sending themselves up and going, oh, OMG, oh my God, I was at home alone, oh my God, you know, and it's no, actually a mate behind the door there.
Or that could be a burglar.
Could be a phantom burglar.
Bugler.
I said phantom burglar, not buggerer.
Bugler.
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 Did I just say?
Look at that.
So yeah, you make of it what you will, guys. I've put it in the link in the chat room there. Now this one,
Is there anyone
we've done
chatting?
some shows on this. Sorry,
I can't see any comments. Oh, there's a bunch of comments. Whoopsie. Hello, Steph.
Thank you. This one here
It
that I'm
does
about to read,
look
we've done shows on this in the past before, and this is one of those rare photos that has made pretty much everybody in the paranormal community go, and nobody's come out and said it's fake. Nobody said it's real, but this particular place has been investigated countless times. I'm not talking about the likes of Baggins and nonsense like that. I'm talking about proper.
Which, by the way, I'd like to mention, he has gone to the hotel, the Cecil Hotel, to investigate her death when there's already been proof, pretty much, that she was having hallucinations due to schizophrenia.
Yeah. Well, no.
He's just making money off of her death, basically, which is,
You know my thoughts on Mr. Baggins. When he first started, it was an interesting concept, but now he's just rude, arrogant, and offhand, especially towards spirits. You don't do that, especially when you're on investigation, because all you're doing is stirring up trouble for not just yourself, for the next people who go in there and investigate.
Do you remember that last one I watched of him? He just screamed at the way he just screamed at his colleague and then at a spirit, and I was like, I'm not going to watch him anymore. Do you remember how annoyed I got?
The man, I'm sorry, but people may like him. No, I've worked with a hell of a lot more professional paranormal investigators that just do it for the love of doing it, like I do. And then you get somebody like that who, he's made loads and loads of money, but rude and arrogant. And that's all I ever see when I watch him. He's just so rude and arrogant. And you got no need to be like that. No need to be like it at all. Why go to a place and deliberately piss off spirits just to get views and then leave, and then regardless of the consequences for the next team that go in and investigate, anyway, let's not talk about him. Right, in at number 4, ghostly figure haunts an abandoned mental asylum. As I was saying, this particular place has been investigated a lot, and this picture is one of the strange pictures that has had a lot of people go, ooh. So, paranormal investigator struck ghostly gold when a video she'd taken at a derelict Welsh mental health facility revealed an outline of what appears to be a human. And you may have seen the photo, and anybody out there watching may have seen it. It's a still from a black and white or night vision camera, and it's stairs, and you've got the handrail going up, and there's basically the head of a kid looking back with the hair brushed over like that, and you can see full face, blank eyes, they're just white eyes, and it's just staring out from a room that's beside the stairs there. Anyway, it revealed the outline of what appears to be a human, and this lady, Kaylee Love, encountered the spectral person as she aimed a camera at the empty corridor. On trying to get a second shot, the figure had disappeared. So it was literally like all sightings, there 1 second, gone the next. I've seen a few of those myself. Thinking nothing of it, the lady went home, and on reviewing the footage, apparently her stomach turned. She later edited the footage, slowing it down so that the shadowy apparition with a female opulence. No, I look at it and I don't think it's a lady. I really don't. Was more noticeable. Love said that the image made her feel uneasy and on edge despite her experience conducting investigations on supernatural occurrences. She didn't name the mental hospital where the spirit was seen, but her description matched a mid-Wales hospital psychiatric facility. This Institute for the Insane, located in Powys, Talgarth, was opened in 1903 and was shut down in 1999. And Love thinks a mysterious onlooker is the ghost of a former patient there, one that met their demise in a room on that corridor. Now, as I say, this particular place has been investigated several times before. So what I'm just going to do is copy the link to this and then come across to here And now I'm going to put the link to that video in there. As soon as that comes up, there you go. That's the link to this particular one that we're talking about. Now I just need to pause that. There you go. Right. Again, feel free to look at the links I've posted up and make of it what you will. The still is convincing. I've seen a lot of so-called ghost videos and spirit photographs. So's Taylor, and we rip things apart and we will shed them and we'll say if it's a fake, it's a fake. We don't muck about here. We don't walk about at all, do we, love?
We don't.
No. We wouldn't be the Dark Mirror Show, and we wouldn't be its new little brother, the Rearview Mirror Show, if we did. Right. Do you want to do number 3?
I think you should read some more because you have only read 2.
No, I'm just finding links and stuff. Okay, Miss Funny Fanny, I shall do that. Right. This is an Iowa restaurant. Okay. This footage has been dismissed as a bug running across the CCTV camera lens. So that means Taylor and I have got to have a quick look at it as well. Just before I read any more, I'm going to have a look, see if it is a bug. Taylor, have a look.
Yeah, we watched you. Yeah, it is. Remember, we watched the.
Mute you a minute. I've just got to mute you a minute because the sound mixes with you. Hang on.
Yourself, not me.
There's the footage.
There's no link on here, Mark. I can see the link. I don't know if it's going straight to YouTube, but I can see it in the comments. It's not. The video isn't actually on here.
That's an insect.
Yeah, we watched the debugging of this one.
Yeah, it's an insect. The debugging of the bug. Yeah, that's an insect going across the camera. Right, that's another one gone. Okay, so far out of these, we've managed to get rid of about 4 of this list. In fact, no, more than that. It's about 5 or 6, isn't it? Half of this list have been proved to be faked. Right. What's number 2? The wailing ghost of La Llorona terrifies residents in Colombia. La Llorona was caught on tape, and La Llorona means the weeping woman. So, in this particular clip, which has gone viral, a wailing ghostly figure is captured in treetops during broad daylight. Some are calling it the scariest thing they've ever seen, while one resident of Monitors, Cordoba, Colombia, has admitted to being so petrified that they had to sleep with their mother. That's just weird. Right, before I read anything else out about this, I'm going to play this again. You're going to hear some volume. Unfortunately, it's because I can't mute it, because if I do, I can't hear Taylor. So let's have a quick look.
No, you can hear me if you mute yourself.
I can mute it on here and still hear you. Right. Yeah. Let's have a look at this. Right.
Old people and technology.
See, they've on this particular video, one of the videos they're showing is a crossing with a girl going across it, this La Llorona, and cars going through it. Now, if I remember rightly, that particular footage was in Tokyo, and it was used as part of an advert for something, and I can't remember what the hell it was advertising, but I'm sure it was meant to look like CCTV and a ghost, but I'm sure it was to do with I can't remember if it was advertising the particular cameras that we use or the editing suite, but I'm sure it was. I'm just having a look.
It doesn't look real whatsoever.
Well, I'm just looking at the rest of it. It's showing a good close-up of somebody's hand. Nah, I'm not convinced. Some of them on here are all right, but some of them I'm not convinced at all. No. That level crossing one that you can see. Hi, Wayne. That was used. It was, oh god, because I remember when I saw that, I was like, oh, And then when I looked into it, it was an advert for it. It was either the particular camera that was used or the film that was used, or some.
Dad.
What?
The third one in the list, is just someone wearing a duvet.
Let's have a look.
It's just someone walking down the street wearing a duvet. Look.
Is that the one? Oh, hang on. Let's have a look. Yeah, somebody wearing a duvet. Oh dear. I'm going to copy the link. And I'm going to put... Oh, seriously? And it's things like this that give proper paranormal researchers a really bad name. I'm going to put that link up there. Right. Yeah, there's several links on here, Steph. If you keep looking, you'll see there's 4 or 5 links in here. There's this one, which is the one we're just talking about, where the third segment of the video is literally somebody with a double duvet over themselves. You can see their legs. And then there's that one, which we put up, and then there's that one that we put up as well. So, all right, yeah, that's some dude in a duvet. There you go.
If the link isn't working, just copy and paste it into Google, and it should just go straight to it.
Yeah, that's bad. That's some dude in a duvet. The trouble is, so with South America, is because they are so religious over there, like stupidly so, and we're talking as religious as my family over in Southern Ireland, because they're all, or were, staunch Catholic, and they were very religious as well, and believe in banshees and leprechauns and everything else like that. But yeah, the South Americans predominantly are very, very religious. So anything that's like that, I mean, there are lots of legends about the Screaming Lady and everything like that. There's a legend of the Screaming Lady who drowns people as well. That's an interesting one. Look into it. Type into it South American spirit lore, something like that, and you'll find it. But yeah, that particular video, I'm sorry guys, you're gonna have to do harder than that. And as far as spooky videos go, I can honestly say I wasn't petrified. How about you, Taylor?
I can honestly say that my poop is still inside me.
So it didn't scare you poopless? There you go. Sorry guys, but that's a nil point from the rearview mirror for that particular video.
On the poop score.
I must admit, that one with the kids dressed up as Dobby and running along, fair play, kudos to you. I'll give you a 5 out of that, not for scariness or anything, but just for the factor. And he did come out 3 years later with his mum go, actually, guys, it was me. So,
he got you.
And you see, he reenacts it. He's put the Dobby mask on, and he reenacts it. So yeah. But now we're in at number 1. So what is number 1? Pensacola paranormal investigators get what they bargained for. Shouldn't that be get more than what they bargained for? Right. Now, do you want to read this one, young lady?
The A-Team is a bunch of supernatural investigators who carry out ghost hunts in Central Florida and South Carolina. Of these locations in Pensacola, Florida,
that's right,
they've admitted that this one has the most active spiritual presence. This is likely due to its age and the events that happened there. According to Jill Miller, founder of the team, spirits will linger in the air anywhere where there's traumatic emotional activity. In a home in Pensacola's East Hill, the ghost hunters come across a malevolent spirit, thank you, captured on the group's thermal infrared SLS or strained layer superlattice camera. The dark shadowy figure
isn't that the stick figure thing? That's the stick figure camera, isn't it? The made from the Xbox
yeah, I think so, yeah. Can be seen walking across the right-hand corner of the video, and it can be slowed down to show the outline clearly above Miller's left shoulder. Let me click on that.
I'm just posting a link up for you guys so you can see that yourself. Hang on. Just waiting for that to get up. To get up there. Come on, get up there. There you go. Right. Okay. That's the link to this #1 video. And Taylor's got her serious face and serious glasses on, so it must be a serious video. So I'm not going to play it because you can't mute that one. So I'm just watching now. Have a look. You know, you look like Clark Kent with red hair and a bun.
Good. And you won't know my identity, will you?
So,
Okay.
what do you think?
I'm just looking now because it took me forever because there's cookies trying to come on, and I was like, nah, I ain't having that.
No, fam.
I didn't put cookies on your computer.
I mean, not up for that ding, fam-a-llama ding dong. Right.
Maybe you can see in the glasses.
Hang on. We can see the computer screen, yeah. You're not supposed to be watching that stuff to do with horses, Taylor. That's the wrong thing.
Sorry. My bad.
Dude, we're
Right,
live.
well, where is it then? There it is. I'm watching. The camera's flashing. You can see it flashing in the glasses.
I can mute the sound on this so I can watch it as well.
Okay, we have to skip because there's news reporters.
Yeah. Trying to get past her and him and the reporter that's there who looks like she should be in Little Red Riding Hood. Right.
There's an orb that followed them around. Skip to about almost 2 minutes in.
Almost 2 minutes in. Right, hang on. There's a rather large lady and a gentleman with a baseball cap. Right, I'm looking at a white thing. I think it's a boarded up window or something.
Yeah.
Is this it? Okay, let's have a look. I saw the shadow.
Yeah, keep watching. No, keep watching. Because then it shows the tracking thing that we're on about.
Oh, right, okay. I see the shadow go past.
I didn't believe in that. I don't think that's real.
It looks just like somebody walking back behind. Right, they're just showing the SLS bit.
Yeah. They're waving their hands too much for it to look, they can catch up on anything because they're proper like boogieing around. I don't know why they are.
They're doing that, and the thing's centered right beside this guy who's doing that. I'm not convinced.
I don't know how this made the news.
Really, really not convinced. I mean, that's next on my list of things to get is an SLS camera, and I might actually get one this month. I don't know. Might treat myself, but
nah, I don't believe it. Sorry.
No, I'm really not convinced by that at all. You have a look. You have a look yourselves, guys, and make of it what you will. But to me, that's Casey. Oh, Casey. Casey's there watching us. You're talking about your glasses. They are. They're very shiny, Taylor-made Manly.
Thank you. It's because they're blue light filter. Is it blue light? Blue light filter. Yeah. The Shelby's computer's very big and it gives me a headache.
That video to me looks like somebody's moved behind the cameraman and he just caught the edge of their shadow going across the wall.
Yeah.
But it didn't show any SLS footage. It just showed him doing that and some stick figure beside him.
He's waving and moving his arms around and then it slightly catches something. Exactly. Which could be even his shadow on the wall.
That's what I was thinking because Wayne's team, not Wayne from the Dark Mirror Show, the other Wayne Bobble, they use an SLS camera, and you can't be doing that because it will it can't focus and it can't track it, and you'll get that particular type of footage.
Well, you know that if you ever had an Xbox Connect when they were out,
that's what the camera is, an Xbox Connect camera.
Yeah, you'll know that you can't jump around and stuff because it just loses focus of you, and then it like shoots you to the other side of the room.
Well, like I say, that's on my. I might treat myself this month to one of them. I don't know. Yeah, might do. What do you guys think? Should I?
Passport.
No, I'm going to do that anyway. Should I get myself an SLS camera?
I wouldn't until COVID's done and we're allowed to go out.
Yeah, true. Good thinking about that.
It's just going to be sat for a couple of months, isn't it?
It's on my dreams, don't you? Right. Shall we do some of the next list? We'll do that first bit. I'll let you do that one. That's really interesting. This is the top 10 ancient things that will surprise you today. And number 10, I think, is awesome. So
I'll just read you the title of the video. A 1,000-year-old mummy died of constipation after grasshopper diet.
yeah, you did hear that right. 1,000-year-old mummy died of constipation after eating grasshoppers.
In 1937, a mummy turned up in Texas. The man died between 1,400 to 1,000 years ago, and his body was naturally preserved by the dry concentrations of the low Pescos. What's that word?
Lower Pecos Canyonlands.
Canyon, that's the word, canyon.
The Pecos or Pecos, there's a mountain range. I'll put the link in here.
The guy died horribly. The man had a parasite that gave him Chagas disease. This bummer causes deadly constipation. Deadly constipation, massive swelling of the colon, and prevents proper digestion. Near the end of his life, the man was malnourished and probably too weak to care for himself. Somebody fed him a near exclusive and protein-rich diet of grasshoppers for months. The mummy was unique for reasons other than being full of undigested grasshoppers and about 2.6 pounds or 1,170 grams of feces.
So he was literally full of shit.
Ew. His colon was so backed up that it created enough pressure to crush plants that normally pass through the digestive system unscathed, something that had never been recorded before.
Isn't that how Elvis went? Wasn't he? Because he didn't. People say that he died on the toilet. He wasn't. He got off the toilet and it was in the bathroom. But he
had a massive heart attack.
Yeah, but I'm sure his colon, it was brought on by trying to heave out a fat burger.
I read that he was on blood thinners and he heaved too hard and then it gave him a heart attack.
Yeah, because he was bunged up like this particular poor dude was. He was just bunged up.
Apparently his last words were, "I'm going to go read the newspaper," or something around this, which is like kind of funny.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, so there you have it. A mummy became a mummy because they had a rumbling in their tummy.
Imagine having a 2.5 pound poop.
Well, you gave birth to a 9.5 pound baby.
I know how much that hurt. Oh. I wish I had a 2.5 pound poo.
Right, this one.
Well, no, I love Finny. I don't wish I did.
Right, this one I'm going to mention is a mask the size of a man. In 2019, archaeologists buried a mask at a secret location. They had just renovated the artifact, which was a stone mask the size of a person. These items are known as Stucco Masks and show a specific god or person from real life. The identity of the individual shown on the mask is not clear. Hang on.
First discovered in 2017.
First discovered in 2017 in Yucatan in Mexico. Researchers realized that they had a unique mask on their hands, created somewhere between 300 BC. Now this, before anybody goes, hang on, you just said that they did. No, this is the original mask they found in 2017 in Yucatan. And they repaired it, made it back to what it was, and then reburied it in a secret location in 2019. Realized they had a unique mask on their hands. Created somewhere between 300 BC and AD 250. This was the first stucco mask to be discovered in the area, and it was also brightly painted. And due to its rarity and the site having no official protection, the artifact risked being stolen. So to fool looters, the structure was buried for its own protection at the site. But a year later, tests showed that it was deteriorating, so it was excavated, restored, and buried again in 2019. There you go. I'm trying to find somewhere that's a bit more. There you go. What about the 6-foot statue?
Sheldon.
Got it?
6-foot statue. You just completely skipped over, oh, I don't know, my birth flower, but it's fine.
Oh, come on then. If you want to do your birth flower, you do your birth flower. Oh my god.
Wait, let me just see if marigolds are my birth flower. I'm pretty sure they are.
I just saw that it was a new drug for the Mayans or Incas or something. You just briefly looked at it. Go on then. Spill the beans.
It is. Marigold won't get anyone high, but the ancient Maya appeared to have smoked the plant anyway. This was discovered by Washington State University after they tested 14 ceramic pots that were used as drug containers by the Maya over 1,000 years ago. This discovery is also unusual because the marigold is the first non-tobacco plant found inside these vessels. Indeed, the plant shared the drug containers with 2 types of tobacco. Why the Maya stuffed their pots with marigold is not clear, but perhaps the marigold was a flavor enhancer to give smoking a better taste, or they were trying to hide it from their parents.
No, I'm not smoking anything, Mum. No, really, I'm not smoking. Marigolds, look.
No, it's just a vase.
So the Mayans were trying to get high on marigolds, basically.
Well, no, apparently they weren't getting high. There's no hallucinogens.
That's why I said trying to get high on marigolds, and they were mixing it with their baccy. Who knew? Anyway, last year, a 6-foot statue was found. A farmer.
It's got a news report that Wembley is to hold 90,000 people for football.
Sorry?
I just got a news report that Wembley is. Let me just scroll to hold 90,000 fans for the Euros final. How's that going to do with COVID?
It's bloody football, isn't it? Oh, before I move on to the next one, I'm guess what I'm doing tomorrow?
Your second jab.
No, I'm in live in the audience of the QI show.
Oh, I know.
I had a look. I've got the ticket. I'll send you the thing. I don't know if you can join with me on the same ticket. I don't know, but I'll be live in the audience of QI tomorrow. So when that eventually gets,
you just do this.
I'll be one of look for the bins, look for the glasses and the slap end. Yeah, I'll be the one doing that. She will. So yeah, tomorrow live on QI. Right. Anyway, so in 2021, a 6-foot statue was found. A farmer plowed. He plowed. A grove in Mexico. At one point, they hit a rock. After trying to remove it, the farmers discovered that the object was a large statue of a woman. It's actually a woman who's like with big things there.
I think it's on hair.
Sure.
I think it's on hair.
Some sort of headdress on it. Mexico is no stranger to finding ancient artifacts, but this was not your everyday find. The region located near Mexico's Gulf Coast had never produced anything like this. The limestone carving stood 6 foot tall and was made between the years 1450 and 1521 AD. While she did not come with a name tag, her clothing suggested that she was a pre-Hispanic Mesoamerican leader, goddess, or a blend of both. The statue had Aztec traits, but not enough to belong to the culture. While the carvers remain unknown, they probably belong to the Huastec, Huastec, Huastec people.
But it's Aztec with an H. It's Aztec with an H. So Aztec.
Huastec.
Anyway,
all I heard was ass. Who are descendants of the Maya. And if so, then the complete lack of other Huastec artifacts is puzzling. So read number 5 because we're nearly finished. So read number 5. This is interesting. You'll like this, guys. You will. Trust me, you'll like this.
The golden tongued mystery.
Golden tongue.
Also known as gold member. Oh, it was this year.
Gold member. Can I paint his Ufo gold?
Early in 2021, Egypt announced another unique discovery.
Let me see if I can show you the picture.
What's the name of the place?
Hey?
What's the name of the place?
Taposiris Magna. Can you see that?
A mummy was discovered. Nothing weird about that. Egypt is full of them. So this is the only mummy in the history of Egyptology, to sport an artificial tongue made of gold. The 2,000-year-old corpse is a mystery, since there are no other mummies with golden tongues and no ancient writings that explain why embalmers thought this was a good idea. One can only guess at the reason. Some have suggested that the person might have a speech problem in life and needed to help to talk to the gods.
They got a tongue made of gold. That's it. That's all I can say.
To talk to the gods in the afterlife. Even if that were true, it still doesn't explain why gold was used to create the tongue. Or he was like, hey, can I have a gold tongue?
Explain.
He was like, well, if I'm going to die, give me something.
So, out of everything he wanted gold, he chose his tongue.
He said, ice out my gabba, and they were like, all right, mate.
So he didn't want his Uhud painted gold.
No, they say just gabba.
Gold member.
What's it called? You're silver-tongued if you're a smooth talker. Is that it?
That's right, yes.
Maybe he was maybe he was like a speech person that gave speeches, and they were like, to honor him, they just gave him a golden tongue when he died. Because when you have to put offerings to the gods, maybe they were like, fat tongue, just a fat tongue.
Well, as far as artificial appendages go, I mean, I've got a metal leg that looks just like R2-D2 because I wanted it to look like R2-D2, but I haven't thought about getting any other bit of me turned gold, especially my tongue, because
I doubt that his tongue was while he was alive.
I wouldn't have thought it was either. I'll tell you what is interesting, and this was last year they did this, and one of the mummies that they found was of a particular priest, and his tongue and were intact, and they did a 3D scan of his tongue, vocal cords, and all the bits of the throat that were still there, and they actually managed to reproduce the sound his vocal cords would have made, and they played it, and you could actually hear what this guy would have sounded like. And because he was a priest, apparently he used to sing a lot, and where he was buried, his sarcophagus and everything said all about he was a famous singer and everything whilst he was a priest. So yeah, they recreated in 3D his vocal cords and trachea and throat and everything, and then managed to reproduce exactly what he would have sounded like when he was singing. I'll see if I can find that for next week, Sunday show, and I'll put it up there. But yeah, I thought that was very interesting anyway. So, do you want to do a last one? Well, I mean, you got. I'm just trying to see if we can top gold tongue.
Number 2.
Depending on who you ask, Punt was a myth or a real place. The land had such two. Hang on. I thought that was 2. Nope, ignore me. Aha! Weapons that were once human. Doggerland. I'd say I've heard of Doggerland. Doggerland was a strip of land that once connected mainland Europe with Britain. It's underwater now, but it's when you look at how the map was thousands of years ago, it was all the bit that connected England to France and everything. Yeah, it was once a strip of land that connected mainland Europe with Britain around 10,000 years ago. And the inhabitants made distinctive weapon points. Used as tips for harpoons, arrows, and spears, the points were actually carved from bone into saw-like barbs. And over 1,000 have already washed up on Dutch, Irish, and Russian beaches. For a long time, nobody really studied them. But 2 years ago, researchers looked at 10 and made a disturbing find. These particular arrow points, let me show you. I can't see, so you'll have to tell me if you can see this, Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah? You see all that? Well, these arrow points and spear tips. Eight of these 10 that they looked at were made from red deer bones, and 2 came from human skeletons and being attacked by a cat. And basically, there's so many questions. Why use human bones when other materials were more durable and are more durable available? Why turn your cousin into an arrow? My own thing about it, isn't there a thing in cultures like that where you take the soul of your enemy? Like if some used to take their skulls and turn them into drinking vessels, Vikings and stuff. So if you made an arrow,
Read the next paragraph.
Most experts feel that the unusual practice was done for symbolic reasons, but this does not explain the practicality of the human points. They were not blunt or decorated as symbolic items might be. They were not different from the real thing. The human barbs were well crafted and capable of being deadly weapons. I think that is a case of using your slain enemy that you vanquished as your weapon, and using, because they used to think that their power would go into you if you if you drank from the skull made of them or whatever, So why not turn bits of their body into a weapon? That's what I reckon anyway. So no. Stop trying to stick your ass into the camera. This is Yoda. And Yoda was just trying to stick his bum into the camera, weren't you? Come on, right.
Takes after you.
That's only at the weekends.
Seen your OnlyFans.
Right. This Sunday will be the next episode of the Rearview Mirror. And I'm going to see if there's, to be honest, there's been bugger all happening in the paranormal world, apart from lots of UFO sightings.
Prince Philip still being alive.
That is paranormal. He's 99.
He's going to get the letter from his wife in a couple months.
Well, he reckons she comes down in the morning and goes, "Oh, Philip, telegram." There's not been anything happening this week in the paranormal world. As I say, there's been, since the CIA have said, yeah, we got crash UFOs. Oh, hang on. What?
I'll have you know, I spent a good amount of time trying to capture Mewtwo, which is like one of the most powerful Pokemon. Yeah. It was almost 3,000 CP, and I missed with about 6 Pokeballs and it ran away.
I remember you trying to battle a Mewtwo when I came down and had dinner with you guys in London.
Yeah, it was that one. I managed to do it. And then it ran away. Yeah.
Anyway, as I said, not much has happened in the paranormal, supernatural UFO world.
Paranormal when I kill a Mewtwo, and then boom, where'd he go? He's ghost.
There's just been loads and loads of UFO sightings. It's just gone boom. It's gone mad with UFO sightings since the US government has said, "Yay, we've got crash UFOs." Oh, who would have known that? Yeah, we've known for a long time, guys. So we are just waiting for them. We're just waiting for the government to turn around. Well, hopefully the governments all around the world to go, yeah, we've all got crash UFOs. Yeah, we've all got their knowledge, and yeah, actually we've been working with them, so get used to it. They're here, they're queer, so see what happens. Imagine a gay alien.
A Galian.
A Galian.
Galians!
Anal probes! And on that note, I will leave you to it. Remember, guys, we are back on Friday night with the Dark Mirror radio show, myself and Wayne, and then we'll be back on Sunday, back at its usual time, is this show, which is the Rearview Mirror, which is the Dark Mirror show's little brother, which is with myself and the Taylor, who is that side. So we'll be back next week, and hopefully more stuff will have happened within the paranormal community, and we can talk about it. And remember, guys, if you're going to watch Zap Baggins on TV,
wave at me.
don't.
Wave at me.
Just come and watch us.
Other way.
No, I'm not doing it the right way. That's the right way. There you go. Whoop.
Hi, Dad. Dad, high five.
Right. So, do you want a high five? Whoop.
Nice.
No. Put your hand out. Put your hand out. Forward. There. Okay.
Let me make it as big as your hand.
My...
There you go. Wait, one. Wait, bring it back. 1, 2, 3.
That's as close as we can do it. Right, bugger off. Right. Yes. So those of you who are watching on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. And for those of you who are watching and have been in the chat room and everything, thank you. And Friday, 9 p.m, Dark Mirror Show. Sunday, 9 p.m, Rearview Mirror Show. Thank you very much for watching us. Taylor May, say goodnight. Please.
No.
All right, guys. See you next week. We'll see you on Friday.